Carla, did you lose an earring?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, I found one lying on the ground. Called me old-fashioned, but I doubt the Admiral wears jewelry. Take a look. So what's your take on this?
Well, the Admiral was hit on the back of the head. It looks like the intruder snuck in and attacked the Admiral from behind. Did they intend to kill the Admiral, but failed? Maybe they just didn't expect me to show up. The intruder went through the Admiral's things. But why? I wonder if they got what they came for. And they left in a hurry. That's why this earring might be a very big find, Dr. Cat. It could lead us to the attacker.
Whose earring is it, though? Perhaps Mrs. Bird would know.
Good idea. I'll find her and ask about it.
The garden would be a good place to start, I think. Mrs. Bird enjoys sitting there in the evenings.
Thanks. Evening, Mrs. Bird.
Hello, Carla. What brings you out here?
I need your opinion on something I've found.
I'll help if I can, dear. Can you show it to me? An earring? I don't understand, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
It's a piece of evidence I found.
Evidence? Of what?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Can you find out whose it is?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
Who's threatening you?
No idea. It wasn't signed, and I didn't recognize the handwriting.
Have you still got the note?
Yes, right here on the table. I think the threat is aimed at you too, Carla.
This is getting scary. Perhaps we should back off, for your sake.
I've lived through thick and thin, Carla. One petty threat won't get in my way. What I need is something to protect myself with.
What do you have in mind?
I know that Lucas had a blackjack in his room.
Why would you choose a blackjack?
It's a blunt weapon, and I'm not planning on killing anyone.
If you say so. I'll bring the blackjack from Lucas's room then.
Thank you, Carla.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes.
Damn it, Jax. You're not the same man I fell in love with. You've changed.
Love. I thought that word was gone from your vocabulary.
I've had enough of your stupid insults. Were you just listening in on us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard. And to my face?
If there's anything I can do to make things better...
There is. Don't tell a soul what you heard. What are you even doing down here?
I'm just getting Mrs. Bird something from the security room.
Well, be on your way then.
The blackjack is somewhere in here. Maybe behind the folding screen. I found that blackjack you asked for, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, let me see. That's the one. Much appreciated, Carla.
No problem. Isn't it odd that Lucas had a vintage blackjack, though?
Oh, not at all. I asked him to keep it safe.
I'm not sure I follow.
I haven't always prepared dinners and dusted surfaces, Carla. But that's a story for another time.
As you wish, Mrs. Bird. I need to go and check on the Admiral.
Give him my best. And do stay safe, Carla.
Oh, Carla, what a lovely surprise to see you here.
Where's Dr. Cat?
I believe she's monitoring Ruben's health. Bless her.
Would you mind telling me why you're here?
I'm not the enemy here, Carla. Honestly, I'm a bit shocked you trust that mongrel to watch poor Sam. Go get some rest. I've got this covered, really.
I'd prefer to stay and look after the Admiral myself. Actually, I insist.
Have it your way then. I didn't come here for a cat fight.
If I need any help, I'll just...
Oh, Sam! Don't you move a muscle now!
What? Aren't you a surprising duo to find?
Admiral, how are you feeling?
Like I've been on the roller coaster of a lifetime.
You were hit on the back of the head, Admiral.
Attacked, you mean? Someone really doesn't want me getting off the island. Which only confirms that I need to sail to the mainland, and soon.
In your condition? Are you sure?
Absolutely. I just need to rest a short while. My head is splitting, and I left my aspirin in the dining hall.
I'll go grab it for you. Just stay put.
Watch your back, Carla. You never know who's still lurking around.
You're all fishy. Anyone here could be the killer.
Stop saying that, please. Just calm down.
Yeah? Tell that to your country boy.
You want to settle this, Wolf?
Get a hold of yourselves. What a joke this is.
You know what's really funny, Portia? Nobody's leaving the island now, just like you wanted. Ain't that just fine?
Jax, use your head for once. You think I did this?
You sure are twisted like that.
Whatever I say, it just falls on deaf ears.
We should not let this push us over the edge.
I've had enough of y'all's faces. Come on, Janet.
I'm gonna go chill with some video games.
I better find the Admiral's aspirin before things get heated again. I shouldn't keep Admiral waiting any longer.
Ah, Miss Page, have you found my pills already?
Among other things, yes.
Would you mind dissolving them for me? There's a cup and some water on the table.
Sure. I need to pour some water and put the aspirin in the glass. I need to pour some water. I need to pour some water and... I need to pour some water. I need to pour some... Aspirin's ready. I can give it to the Admiral.
I suppose I need to start moving a little.
Admiral, you should stay still.
Don't worry about me, child. Just hand me the aspirin. I would have walked this off back in the day.
It's all right, sir. You still need to recover your strength.
Honestly, I thought you'd be a liability, but you've proven me wrong.
Perhaps you'll tell me about the security footage then?
It wasn't completely damaged. I managed to rewind it to a few intact frames. Lucas is captured wiping his knuckles while talking to someone.
He wasn't fighting with anyone then?
Not at the time, but Lucas must have been murdered by someone he knew. I couldn't identify them from the camera angle, though.
Are you saying it was one of the guests?
Everyone is a suspect until we connect the dots, and that includes the staff. In fact, I had my doubts about Mrs. Bird. She was right at the center of the crime scene.
I don't buy it. None of the evidence points to Mrs. Bird.
And she's been at the forefront of this investigation, right? Mrs. Bird escorted Freddy to his suite shortly before the incident. He was then left unattended as Mrs. Bird went to tidy the Starship suite. His absence fits the time frame of Lucas's death.
I found an enamel pin from his jacket in the pool grate.
That raises a few eyebrows, but it's hardly proof. Lucas was always a thorough security officer. Chances are, he ran background checks on us. I reckon we might find something on Mr. Wolf, too.
In the security room. It's worth a shot.
Be subtle about it, Miss Page. Just bring me any documents you find.
If I was a classified file, I'd probably be hidden under a lock and key. All that surveillance! I'm surprised. Just a normal... If there's going to be any classified info in this room, it'll be in here. Lock. Check. Key for the lock? Not so much. If there's a key for the drawer... Hey! That's a key! I found a key, and I... This must be the file. VIP? That must be some kind of mistake. But what about Freddy?
hell are you doing? Hand that over.
No.
How dare you? You're not entitled just because Reuben found you. Get out.
That went south. I should report back to the Admiral.
Well, any luck snooping around?
You were right about the file, but Portia snatched it away from me.
And you just let her keep it?
I didn't exactly have a choice, Admiral. I still managed to take a peek at Freddy's profile. Apparently, his girlfriend died in an accident.
An accident just like Lucas's death?
Do you really think Freddy is capable of murder?
The fact the girlfriend's story never went public is alarming. The boy is a celebrity of sorts, after all.
Well, Freddy also started partying heavily and getting into debt. Maybe he's just numbing the pain? Losing a loved one is a heavy burden.
Never dismiss the lengths a grieving person can go to, Ms. Page. Regardless, there's no evidence that Freddy hacked Reuben's security. Yet. He's been avoiding me like the plague, so it wouldn't hurt to question him.
Let me try. Lately, he's been opening up to me a bit. I think he's gone to play some video games?
He should be in Reuben's game room, right by the parlor.
All right. I'll try to get his side of the story. Hey, Freddy. What are you up to? I just want to ask you a few questions.
An interrogation? Really?
Oh no. It's just two people talking. You know.
Yeah, right. Fool me once, Nancy. Okay, I'll bite. But only if you do me a favor first.
Let's get this over with then.
You want the easy one? Or the challenge?
I better not regret this. What's the challenge?
You want those answers or not? Thought so. I'm off my game today. So, I need you to beat this level for me. Can you?
You do realize I'm not a pro gamer.
It's either victory or my eternal silence. Your pick, Nancy.
Okay, all I have to do is beat a level on his video game. How hard could it be?
Whoa! Where did those skills come from?
I just refuse to give up or accept failure. You know.
Don't I know it by now? There's still something I need you to...
What? You said one favor, Freddy.
Before this went to hell, Ruben saved me a bottle of 2016 Silvana Rheinhessen. He's nice like that. I bet it's still in the wine cellar downstairs. Can you get it?
Wine cellar? Fine. For the sake of getting answers, I'll bring him that bottle of wine from the cellar. That should be the wine cellar. Best if I turn on the light before I go down there. All right, I'm in a wine cellar, looking for a specific bottle of wine. Sounds easy enough. Yep, that's the wine Freddy was whining about. Got your poison right here, Freddy.
Oh yeah? Let me see the label. Go ahead with your questions then. I'm an open book.
Are you good at software, or is it just video games?
No, all that other nerd stuff goes over my head.
But you know more about hardware, right?
I wish, honestly. I struggle with the right side of a thumb drive. And don't get me started on high tech. Why are you asking? I'm just not good with that kind of stuff.
But you're great at winning football medals, right?
Hell yeah! Ruben wouldn't be paying top cash for my collection otherwise.
Isn't your star player's salary enough anymore?
Yeah, it is. I just want to make space for all the new medals.
I hate to ask you this, but how did your girlfriend die?
How the... God damn it, Nancy! You just had to go digging.
You can tell me the truth or I can dig deeper.
I was a drunk idiot with road rage, alright? The car spun out of control. I got away with a concussion. But Elena, she didn't even make it to the hospital.
That's horrible. How come that wasn't on the news?
My managers, they buried the whole thing. It's just bad publicity, they said. But who cares? That I got to live with it, right? That just ain't fair. I know you think I killed Lucas, but you never thought to question the gardener.
Q? What about him?
Well, I saw Q and Lucas arguing when I first arrived, right by that damn pool. Now just leave me be, okay?
Huh. I guess I'll have to follow this up for the Admiral. I think I've just received a new message.
Carla, you're here.
Of course. What's going on?
Despite our treatment, the poison is destroying Ruben's blood cells. We need to do a blood transfusion before it's too late. Do you know your blood type, Carla?
Yeah, it's type O negative. I'm a universal donor.
You're a godsend. That's who you are.
All right then. Portia can give me a hand with the setup and... Damn, we're missing a clean hypodermic needle.
There might be some down in the workshop.
I'll go look for the needle there. No time to waste. I better hurry back to Reuben's suite.
I pray you found a hypodermic needle. That's it. Please take a seat here, Carla.
You don't know what this means to me. Thank you.
So what's gonna happen?
I'll transfer some of your blood into an IV bag. Then I'll administer it to Reuben.
Did I mention I hate needles?
It'll only sting for a second, but the process takes a while. Just close your eyes or look away, dear.
Righto.
And yet again, Carla saves the day.
What if the poison's just too strong?
There's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Spare me the idioms. What makes you so sure?
The transfusion has bought us some time. To test the alternatives, at least.
Alternatives?
Navarro Labs has been engineering a plant with great medicinal potential. We planted some samples here on Esperanza to see if it would thrive.
So the plant could cure the poison?
Well, its properties haven't been tested on humans yet.
But it's our last resort.
What are we waiting for then?
Sunrise. The plant only blooms in daylight, and you'd have to extract the nectar. Besides, you'll need Q. Only he knows every bud and stem on the island.
I'll go talk to him. What's the plant called?
Back at the lab, we call it Miraculous.
Reuben, do you actually trust her to get it right?
I do. Just like I trust my dear assistant to take care of our other guests. We can't let panic escalate into more violence, Portia.
I'd much prefer to stay by your side, but fine.
A small dinner could still salvage some relationships. Let Carla help you too.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
I wish you two would just get along. It's going to be a long night.
I'll help. Anything to keep people from losing their minds.
Just be sure to ask Q about the plant later, Carla.
Off you go to the dining hall then. I'll be right down.
So, can I help with the dinner party?
If you insist. You can set the table. There's a tablecloth in the dryer downstairs.
Okay, I'll go grab it. Portia said the tablecloth is in the dryer. Two tablecloths. I just need one. Huh. Is that a jewel? Did someone put it in the laundry by accident? I'll give it back once I find out whose it is. I'll deal with this later. For now, I should head back to Portia with the tablecloth.
You have a tablecloth in your hand, and here... Beige? Seriously? That's the color you chose? Just try a little harder with the seating arrangements, all right? I'm giving you the seating plan. Place it on the table and get to work.
Fine. I'll give it a go. I should put the seating plan on the table. All set. Let's see what I can do about these seating arrangements.
Done already? So, you're not as useless as I thought.
Yes. Shocker. I'll go look for Q in the greenhouse before the guests arrive.
For Ruben's sake, don't mess it up. And don't be late.
I won't.
Carla? You're out pretty late.
No rest for the wicked. I need to get a plant for Ruben.
What plant, exactly?
It goes by the name of Miraculous?
Oh, see, that's a very special bud. And beautiful, too.
Can you describe what it looks like?
Words don't do it justice, señorita. I better show you. Just let me find my sketchbook first.
I'll help you look around.
Ah, you found it. I was sketching there earlier.
Do you mind if I take the page on Miraculous? For future reference.
No problem. Just lay the sketchbook on the table first.
Oops. I should put the leaves back in place. I think... I can't... Great! It's been restored to its former glory. Now I can take the Miraculous page. So, where exactly does Miraculous grow?
A few places. I can take you there at dawn.
Great! I don't fancy wandering around the jungle by myself. Before I go, there's something else I've been meaning to ask.
What's on your mind?
Had you and Lucas been fighting recently?
We had some minor arguments, just like any friends. Why?
Was that just before Lucas died?
No, I was back here gardening when... Wait, you think I did something to Lucas? I'd never hurt my friend, Carla. I can't believe you.
That's not what I meant, Q. I'm sorry.
Out of respect to Mr. Navarro, I'll show you the plant tomorrow. But I have nothing else to say to you now.
There's another relationship gone sour. I better... Hello? Anyone there? Must have been the wind. Wait a second. Didn't you see someone sneaking through here? No way I can reach that. Have I seen that cloth before? I'd better take a photo. Shoot! I should pick this up with the Admiral later on. But I have to get through Portia's dinner party first.
Mon Dieu, Sam! You're back on your feet!
The old dog still has some bites left in him.
Are you still leaving tomorrow, Admiral?
Damn right. I sail at dawn.
Well, I'm glad we can stay civil in the worst of times. A toast! The courage, strength, and never giving up.
This is a joke. Where's Reuben?
Dr. Cat is monitoring the...
Is he even alive?
Trainer, sit down. Reuben is alive and will stay alive. You hear me?
I'm done listening.
I hate to say it, but Jax has a point. We might be fine dining with a killer right now.
Well, let's just get through this.
Miss Page, weren't you planning to report back to me?
I think Freddy believes that Q murdered...
Hush! There are too many ears here. Come see me at the docks tomorrow before I sail away.
Okay, will do.
Can I borrow you for a minute, Carla?
What's up, Janet?
I'd rather we talked in the foyer.
Well, what's on your mind, Janet?
I know you've gone through Reuben's private things.
Huh? Who told you that about me?
Nobody. I'm not here to blackmail you or anything. Can you help me find a letter in Reuben's study?
I guess so. What are we looking for exactly?
Oh, thank you, Carla. It's an envelope addressed from Washington, D.C.
I might have seen that in the study somewhere. Let's search upstairs. I think I found your letter, Janet.
Oh, show me. Oh my God. I just can't believe this. Ruben has been keeping it all these years.
Care to explain?
My relationship with Jax has been in a tough spot, and it's mostly my fault.